Shows rule. Let the game begin.
Hi and welcome to the Pakhuis, home sweet home for iGet. My name is Roel and I will show you around. Okay, let's go. iGet is a program within NHTV, Breda's University of Applied Sciences. iGet stands for International Game Architecture and Design. International means that the whole program is in English and therefore has foreign students. Within iGet there are 4 courses: Visual Arts, Programming, Design and Production, and Art and Technology. Let me show you what the differences are. Visual Arts students learn how to create the visuals of a game. The program focuses on both your physical drawing skills as well as animating, texturing and 3D modeling. This is Perry. He's a 4th year visual arts student. Can you show some of the work you've done in the past few years?
Yeah, sure. This is my anatomy model. And we had to make this model, its skeleton and the muscles on top of it, so we know how the architecture of the body works.
Okay, that's cool. Have you got something more to show?
Yeah. This is a model I needed to make for my internship. It's a model of parachute. I watched a lot of movies about how the parachute works and how it unfolds, so that took a lot of research.
Okay, cool. And if you thought this course doesn't extend beyond working on a computer, you couldn't be more wrong. Check out this drawing class.
You can do your own thing. You can put your own imagination. Creativity is your limit. So yeah, it's cool.
You might not have expected it, but I'm a programmer myself too. Programming might sound really boring because you're typing most of the time, but the fun is in creating an interactive experience for the player. The artists make it look good, and the programmers make sure it's fun and playable.
Hi, I'm Chris and I'm a programmer on the game Chewy. It's a game about a piece of gum that has to go back to the factory where it was made. This is what it looks like. We created Chewy to compete in the IGF competition. IGF is a competition where independent game studios and students can compete against each other by handing in a game, which is then judged by a professional jury. Unfortunately, we don't know if we won anything, as it has not been announced yet.
Maybe programming is a bit too abstract for you. Then you'll probably like art and technology a lot better. This is Kim. She's an A&T student. Kim, could you tell me what you like so much about art and technology?
Yeah, I like the fact that they combine design and programming into one study, and I want to learn them both, so this was the perfect education for me.
Okay, and what's the main advantage of being able to do both of them?
Now, in a big project you can do all kind of tasks, and in a small project you can almost do everything by your own.
Okay, could you give me an example of such a small project?
Now, for example, if you make a flash game, you can do the art, the programming, the design, all by yourself, so you can make your own flash game.
Okay, well, thanks for your information.
Okay, you're welcome.
iGet recently added a new variation to its program. It's called Design and Production. Nathan here is one of the first students to be part of it. So Nathan, how are your experiences so far?
It is fantastic. Over the past 3 months that I've been in the school, I have learned so much. It is amazing what we learn about, what people like in games and what there is to learn about the game section.
That's pretty impressive. And what do you do exactly at DMP?
In DMP we learn how to design and produce PC, console and online games. The theory we learn in classes will later be used in the assignments. We have a lot of practical work, and while working on this we go through a lot of testing before actually coming to an end result.
Okay, and is this a growing sector in the games industry?
The whole games industry is growing fast, really fast. It has surpassed Hollywood, and it is one of the fastest growing industries in the world at the moment.
Okay, and what do you like most about DMP?
I had to say Game Lab.
Okay, and can you explain to viewers what Game Lab is?
No, Game Lab is where the three sectors of the school come together, so visual artists, programmers and design and production come together as one team, and we get a concept and we get an engine to work with, and with that engine we can actually make a game, and design and production has a sort of managerial position in this, so we manage the team.
And have you gotten curious what Game Lab looks like? Well, let me show you. Welcome to Game Lab. This is where all the cool stuff is made. In Game Lab you work together as a team for half a year, 1 day a week. In Game Lab all courses come together, so programmers, designers, artists, everybody works together to develop a game from start to finish. And then in the end you have a game that you can play yourself and show to your friends and family. But we saved the best for last. The PlayStation 3 development kit is a unique piece of game design equipment. It's necessary to create games for the PlayStation 3. And we are the only school in mainland of Europe that's privileged to use one for educational purposes.
Isn't it great? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it awesome?
Dude, what are you doing here? These are our PlayStation 3 development kits. We're the first ones in Europe to be able to use them. The programmers using them now all had to learn themselves to program them. But we are the first students to be taught to use them.
Okay, and because it's so exclusive, it gives you a big advantage on the job market, right?
Yes. Everybody can program a computer, but only a few can program a console.
I hope we've given you a good impression of what goes on here at IGAT. This is the game corner where we relax after a hard day of work. And that's what I'm gonna do now. So I hope to see you guys soon.
IGAT in 3 words for me. Geeky.
Weird teachers.
Exhausting, but really cool.
Rewarding.
It's awesome.
Hey, it's too many words. No, I don't know. Can I avoid this question?